Welcome everyone, my name is Becky and this is Witness Wednesday. As we begin Lent, we find ourselves going to the altar to receive ashes, a sign of our repentance, going before the Lord in humility, asking for forgiveness. Some of you may be thinking, there is no way that I could be forgiven, or this baggage that I have, it is better to keep it hidden than go and ask for forgiveness and ultimately be rejected. I know I used to view the Lord and his forgiveness and mercy in this way, almost like an insurance policy, one that only covered so many things, had a copay, and way too many caveats. There's a point in my life during my college years when I believed a lot of lies about who I was. I thought I was unworthy, unloved, and shameful because of the 8 years of abuse that I had suffered. And rather than going to the Lord with everything that had happened, I decided to run in the opposite direction. I ran to the world trying to seek comfort in my pain, rejecting the church and choosing to find this comfort in alcohol, in different relationships, and self-harm. It was at this point when I'd almost given up on everything, when one of my friends who'd walked with me during this time started inviting me to go to confession. And I was like, there is no way that I can go to confession. Do you not see what I've done? Do you not see what was done to me? The Lord is just going to reject me. But eventually, after so many points of invitation from her, I decided I'd tried everything else. Why not try this last-ditch effort before I just give up? And I found myself filling out pages front and back on my notebook, pages upon pages. And as I walked to the confessional, I'm thinking, I need to read this as fast as I possibly can, get out as much as I can before the priest tells me to get out of this church, that I'm not welcome here. So I sit down looking at the floor, not able to even look at the priest to end my shame. And I start reading as fast as I can through all of my things. And when I finished, there was just silence. I was thinking, well, I didn't get kicked out, but why is he being silent? And I continued looking at the floor. And after about 5 minutes, I finally got the courage to look up. And this priest is just staring at me with such love, and he had tears streaming down his eyes. And it was in that moment that I saw that the Lord was with me in that suffering. He didn't kick me out, and he was with me in this pain. And the first words the priest said to me were, "You have no penance, you have suffered enough." So Jesus didn't reject me. He was with me in the pain, and he didn't say I had to do anything to be forgiven. He wasn't like, you have to read the Bible and pray 10 rosaries for what you've done. He said, no, you have suffered enough. I have suffered with you. And then the priest continued to tell me how the Lord was so proud of me, how he loved me, and that I was his daughter. No matter what had happened, no matter what I had done, the Lord had embraced me within his mercy and his forgiveness. And the Lord desires to embrace you right now in his forgiveness and mercy as well. So I just encourage you, wherever you're at, if you have something that you're thinking, there's no way I could be forgiven, I continue to struggle with the same thing, maybe it's better to keep it hidden. Or maybe you're thinking, I have some things that are just so small, it's not worth bringing up because other people have problems that are worse than mine. The Lord desires to embrace every single thing, the small, the big, and to embrace you in his mercy. So I just encourage you in this season of Lent to allow the Lord to embrace you in this mercy and to invite you on this journey.